team in a positive manner and enjoy the game. Also, please support the athletes, coaches, and officials, regardless of the event's outcome. Now let's meet the starting lineups for this afternoon's game. First for the visiting Panthers of Oswego High School. To guard the 6'3" sophomore, number 3, Ethan Ball. At guard, a 6'1" senior, number 5, Mariano Velasco. At guard, a 6'3" junior, number 12, Graham Schwab. At forward, a 6'11" sophomore, number 23, Cole Janssens. And at forward, a 6'6" senior, number 30, Brayden Bowerman. The head coach of the Panthers is Nick Orhan. And now the starting lineup for your Utes.
Hello and welcome to the Consolation Bracket Championship game against York and Oswego. I'm John Finucane. Alongside me is Brownster. Brownster, how about you talk to us about this incredible team of Dukes? 7 years in the making, this game.
Yeah, obviously, even for this Oswego and Duke side, they didn't let that day one define who they are, and they've come and won 3 straight to play here on this day 5 game. And for the Dukes, they got Hunter Stepanek back tonight, not in the starting lineup, but it's a big piece to have back. And for us Oswego side, they're coming off a big win They've had a few big wins, actually over Walter Payton yesterday by 25, really controlled that game from the tip, and we should be in for a really good one here today, John.
Yeah, I mean, Hunter Stepanek coming back has got to be major, but I think that this Duke starting 5 has really been able to hold their own. I mean, this will definitely be a matchup as Cole Janus. He's a 6'11" sophomore. This guy is a lot taller. I'm expecting tip-off to maybe go Oswego's way, but I know Costa's got the hops.
Yeah, obviously, this Oswego's team's a really young team. Only 4 seniors on this team, a few sophomores.
It'll go Oswego's way. Ethan Val to bring this one up. Looks like Dukes have changed their defensive ways and want man press. Number 12, Schwab in the corner. Schwab fighting out to Val. Val's first 3 is just off the mark. It'll be rebounded by Jansen, but that will be no good.
Yeah, Jansen, the 6'11" sophomore, just able to get in there and pick up the offensive rebound. Get a chance at the free throw line. Good start for these Panthers.
Yeah, so the first points on tonight will be a free throw from Janus. So that first one will drop. That's going to be major. Second one just off the mark, no good. Rennick to Poku. Poku to O'Leary. O'Leary moving. O'Leary to Luby. Luby has Poku. Rennick in the corner. Costa to O'Leary. 17 on shot clock. Back to Costa campus. Up top, no good. He gets the rebound, puts it up, blocked again. Up top. See, that's where that height comes in, Brownster. You see Janus, he put his hand up, tried to block it, but I mean, Costa not as tall as him, and everything looks like a foul from him.
Yeah, Costa, 3 chances added. Nice little slip there. Able to find him wide open and even get the chance, and he'll have a chance to get 2 at the free throw line.
His first one will drop. You know, Costa, not being a shooter, actually has a pretty high percentage of free throw shots that drop. So this is kind of somebody who you want at the line, especially as a center. As those first 2 drop, York takes the lead.
Yeah, and free throws, like you said, John, are so critical in these high school basketball games. Can really define your game down the stretch.
Yeah, this is not the NBA. We're not putting up threes crazy amounts, so those points, those little tiny points, those will add to a growing lead. Janus down low to Val in the corner. Val drives back into the corner for Barlman. Barlman fighting. Barlman's pass tipped away. Rennick's got it. Duke's ball.
Yeah, good defense, able to double him and force that turnover.
I mean, that was high IQ play. Knew it was exactly where he was going to be and just clobbered him. Luby to campus. Into the corner for O'Leary. Gets a screen. Gets pressed. Trying to rotate. Poku now. Poku moving. Poku driving. Hands off to Rennick. Rennick gets it. Sneaky pass.
Yeah, high IQ there by Poku. Just drops it off to Rennick. Nobody really on Rennick. Just able to push that one up. Duke's up 4-1 now.
Yeah, you know, Rennick, I mean, Poku, he'll have a couple points on the night, but not as many as you see him hold the ball. I think he'll have at least double-digit assists just on smart plays like that. That last shot by Oswego we blocked. York will come down the field. Goes to campus. Off to O'Leary. O'Leary in the corner for Luby. Luby's three is good. That's the shooter.
Yeah, Luby, a really sharp shooter. Duke's offense off to a hot start.
I mean, this is definitely a historical game for York, so they're going to come in with a chip on their shoulder, especially being their tournament. Ethan Val to drive. Val, his one is off the glass.
Yeah, nice move by Val there. Faked the kick to the corner and found that open lane.
And Val will pick it away. He'll get a second chance point. Put it up for Valdez, and he'll drop.
And there's Ethan Val for you. A quick 4-point swing for him. Gets the bucket, steals it, and hands it off.
Yeah, now it makes it just a 2-point lead for York.
And that's where you got to be really careful. Ethan Val is just such a hard, tough, gritty player.
You know, I think it's going to be a good matchup, and I think fouls are going to come into play, especially in these later quarters. The Dukes really don't foul or get into the bonus very often. So when they do, that's got to put an eyebrow raise on the board. See, how is that going to affect the rest of this game? Ethan Val, heavy pressure on O'Leary. Luby down low, spinning. Gets a screen from campus. Trying to fight. Loses the ball. They'll keep it. Looks like a backcourt violation.
Yeah, over and back there. He's getting double teamed once again. Panthers have really liked to do that so far. They force another turnover. That one hit off his leg.
Yeah, and I mean, Dunn is just, he is not happy. And it looks like Carter Herron's going to come in for this one. Switch out with O'Leary. That's kind of their rotation there. O'Leary to Herron.
Yeah, try to keep the ball security. A few too many turnovers early. Try to settle down here.
Ethan Val to Valesco. Valesco to Barrowman. In the corner for Val. His three just off the mark. Too high. Herron now to bring this one in. Herron's shifting. Moving, almost loses the ball. Gets poked away. Contills it. Poku to Herron. Herron to Poku again. Trying to have something open. 10 seconds on shot clock. Moving, slips. Ball's loose. Looks like it's going to be a jump ball.
I think they're going to call Herron out of bounds there. I think his foot slid out.
Yeah, looks like he just couldn't keep himself alive in that play, and he dropped.
Yeah, a little sloppy possession there. Just lost his footing, another turnover.
Valesco to Val. Valesco now. Hands off to Barrowman. Now Valesco again, down low in the corner for Barrowman. Barrowman's three is good.
And just pretty ball movement there from the Panthers. Drew the double team inside, kicks it to the corner wide open and buries it.
I mean, usually when Oswego has their possession, I don't know who is going to shoot the ball. These are all impressive kids out on this field tonight.
Yeah, and Costa gets called for the illegal screen there and another turnover.
Yeah, and looks like they'll switch out Stepanek. So this will be our first time seeing him in the Jack Tosh. Welcome to the Classic.
Yeah, Oswego on a 7-0 run right now, and Stepanek, a big piece for this Dukes team. Nice to have him back.
Yeah, definitely. Dukes put up a couple wins with him starting. So this will be his first time not starting since junior year. That corner three will be no good for Barrowman. Jansen will go down. Shot up, no good. Herron will get the offensive rebound. Herron driving, out to Poku. Poku thought about shooting Herron in the corner. His three just off the mark. Arenik goes up with it. Luby's going to fight for it. Ethan Val will go out.
Yeah, really good possession there by Herron, able to get it all the way up the floor. Gets it to Poku, makes the extra pass. Herron just couldn't connect on that one. The Dukes had a second chance there, just couldn't finish, and a little bit of offensive cold spell here.
Looks like O'Leary comes in with a little bit new of accessories on his right hand. He'll make bench. It'll be Valesco moving it around with Schwab. Down low to Jansen. Jansen's shot will be absolutely blocked by Hunter Stepanek.
And that's where Hunter's size really comes into play, especially in the defensive end.
So O'Leary moving. Rennick down low. He puts up a mid-range, doesn't fall. Barman will get the rebound, out to Val. Oh, it'll be picked away by O'Leary. The no-look pass did not work. Luby will try to get control of it, won't have it.
Yeah, a little slow moving on transition there. Kind of hesitated for a second, then ended up throwing it down floor to Luby. Just couldn't corral it.
I mean, that's something the Dukes are going to want back. Luby was just right there. Val thought he could be flashy with that no-look pass, and it did not work.
You just got to take that one up the floor. You had a 3-on-2 the other way. If you run that break correctly, it's 2 points on the board right there.
Valesco driving. Val calling for the ball. He'll pass out to Schwab. Schwab down low to Val. His mid-range is good. Nice.
Yeah, great baseline cut there by Ethan Val. Just found himself wide open and was able just to toss that one up there.
That'll be Hunter Stepanek downtown. Pass it out to O'Leary. Back down to Hunter Stepanek. The Dukes will come back.
Yeah, Oswego just got a little lost on defense there. You can't leave Stepanek, especially under the basket.
To be Roller in the corner, being heavily pressed by Bernison. Picked away. Poco will have the ball, throw it out. Valesco to keep it though. Finds Roller again. Roller calling traffic. Schwab, Val open. Three is good.
Yeah, Val really feeling it early here, John. He's now up to 7 points.
I think Val just likes to watch that drop. The net move, the ball going through, that's what he lives for. That's the game of basketball.
Yeah, and he hasn't had the greatest Tosh either.
So when he gets hot, you know you might burn. Luby. Luby moving around. It's 15 on shot clock. Trying to fight, need to do something. Oswego. Fighting for it. 4 on shot clock. Luby's the guy you want. 3-pointer, just off the mark. Ooh, Stepanek will go down hard.
Yeah, Stepanek keeping the second chance alive there. Had another chance. Oswego's going to check in.
Oswego's going to come in. That's going to be a nice little piece of the puzzle. Heron will come in. Luby will sit. Pokey will sit. Moving around. Hunter Stepanek down low. That one will just roll around. Bernison puts that one up. Can't get it. He'll be fouled on his way out.
Yeah, Stepanek did everything right on that possession. We've seen the baseline inbounds be in trouble for so many teams defensively, and Stepanek took advantage of that. Just couldn't finish it, but nothing less. The Dukes will be going to the free throw line for 2 here.
Yeah, Niko Jurkovic he got a hand on that very aggressively. So they'll send Bernison to the line for 2. And again, like we talked about earlier, those fouls, making a lot of changes here. The Dukes for a little bit only had a 1-point lead, and that was just off the 1 foul from Val. 40 seconds left. 5-second shot separate game and shot clock. In the corner for Roller. Roller's 3 is good. That's the magic.
Yeah, these Panthers just have so many shooters. You can't leave any of them open. Great vision there. They're able to find Roller in the corner, and Panthers are on a run.
Aaron will be poked out again. Try not to get it backcourt. And he will. Valesco definitely had a lot of pressure on Heron. Heron's not happy about this one.
Yeah, 10-second violation on the Dukes. And if you're the Dukes, you got to come help Heron. He had really nowhere to go as he was getting double teamed. Really got to help your guys out. It's just another turnover. Panthers on a 15-2 run here.
Heron will sit. Valesco driving. Trying to find somebody. Has Val. Val tried to fake O'Leary. Shot clock will be off. That ball will go out. John is absolutely a little static right now.
Yeah, you got 3.3 seconds left to get a play in here.
I learned from the sciences today. It only takes 4/10 of a second to shoot a free throw. Or
to get a shot off.
To get a shot off. So you got a lot of time to either cut a lead or just put something up. You don't need that 2 seconds, but O'Leary will try. Burnison will try to assist him with that one. That's a nice IQ, nice guy to have in your left pocket.
Yeah, obviously almost worked out there for the Dukes, but not able to slow down the Panthers, down by 5.
I mean, just look at some of these three-point shooters. That's Luby right there on the replay. And these guys, especially Val, and a lot of the Dukes have been just controlling that 3 ball and giving them the lead.
Yeah, like you said, John, and they're not taking unnecessary threes. There hasn't been too many threes in this game, but the ones they are taking, they are making, and that has been a key difference in this one. Both teams being really smart with the ball.
Yeah, I mean, Valesco, he drives in like that, but they'll have Val a lot of the time just wide open. And so it's not unnecessary threes that are being put up.
Yeah, at the Dukes, you got to make sure you match up defensive personnel, because obviously the Panthers are showing it to you. Maybe they haven't shot it great in the past, but right now they are shooting it at a really high rate. And you just can't leave anybody open, to be honest with you, John, especially in this tournament where teams have just been knocking down threes left and right.
I think if you want to talk about teams you should not leave open, it's the Dukes and it's Oswego.
Yeah, like you said, 2 really efficient teams, and we'll see how Coach Dunn adjusts going into the second quarter.
Yeah, if you think this was going to be an easy game, last day, first time slot, you were very incorrect.
Yeah, and the Dukes have been in a lot of tough games. All of their games have just been back and forth, and able to pull them out.
Yeah, they played Lake Zurich, which was a nicer game, but they played that earlier, so they came in with a chip on their shoulder. This one is an all-new opponent they've never seen before. Stepanek out to Poku. Oskadam. He's pump faking. Looks around, has O'Leary. O'Leary drives, spins. Not trying to get poked away. His defender will collapse. Has Poku. 8 seconds on shot clock. He'll have to hand down to Stepanek. Stepanek will put a shot up. That'll be no good. He'll try to get the rebound. Oskadam will get it. Oskadam fighting. Poku. Poku shifting. Out low to Stepanek.
Yeah, nice hustle by Stepanek there on the offensive rebound, able to poke that one alive. And before that, Poku, like you said, using his vision, able just to dump that one off to Stepanek.
I mean, right now, Poku has 0 points, but I mean, if there was an assist column on the scoreboard, he'd have 100. There was his first points of the night, and it's a classy 3-pointer.
Yeah, John, just like you're saying, Poku not on the board. He gets the banks to go. Big 3 here for the Dukes. Really trying to get that offense going.
And they'll poke it away. They'll lose it. Poku with the assist.
And there's that hustle from Poku. Double teams it, able to get the steal, and he gets fouled. And that's a quick 2 fouls for Oswego to start this second quarter. Got to be careful here.
You know, you hear that saying, glue guy, and I got to point glue guy to Poku. But he's also physical. I mean, he will show you what he's done in the offseason, everything that he works for. And he's out on this team as just a sophomore. No, a junior. It'll be Greetus now. Greetus is Oskadam. Oskadam fighting campus. O'Leary. O'Leary gets a screen. Drives, loses it off his foot. Valesco. Out down low to Jamison. Into the corner for Roller. Val gets it. Moving. Corner. Just off the mark for Barrowman.
Yeah, good ball movement. Once again, just couldn't finish the shot.
Oskadam heavy pressure. I think they're trying to take a page out of the Duke's book. Oskadam rolling, trying to find something. They're moving. Almost passed off. Valesco will go up. He'll take the charge. That'll be an and 1 for Valesco.
And what a take from Valesco. He uses his physicality and gets the and 1 to go. Just a quick turnaround there. Oswego's bench is loving it.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely something that you're going to keep. I mean, just look at this one. Passes off, bad. Valesco goes, Greetus shows off that speed. He tries to get his feet set, won't have it, but that'll just drop perfectly great. Valesco's first one will drop. Second one will drop. Apologize.
Yeah, completes the 3-point play there.
Campus to Heron. Heron moving to Luby. Luby fighting. Goes to Heron. Heron drives, tries to stay in bounds. Luby, open three, is good!
Luby, another three. Nice pass there by Heron. That's what he does best, and that's why he's in this lineup. Luby's second three today, looking to get him knocking down that three ball.
Yeah, so that'll be Val. Moving out to Valesco. Heron trying to guard heavily. Valesco drives, ball's loose. Poku will get on top of it. It'll be Heron's ball. They'll have numbers. Luby, open three. Just off the mark. That would have been a hell of a shot. Valesco moving. Poku blocks. Poku blocks.
And Poku with the steal, the block, the assist, and just everything.
I mean, look at this. Ball goes that way. Comes out, Valesco. He goes up. Poku, boom, out of there.
And he just waited for that one, too. He knew what he was doing.
Valesco in the corner. Thought he had an open shot, couldn't take it. Out to Val. Val's gonna try to slow down this offense. Val three, deep. Just off the mark. Look at a rebound. Valesco fighting. Barrowman out to Janison. In the corner, Valesco, Val. Oh, fancy pass. Jamison.
Really uncharacteristic of the Panthers, been keeping it clean, and Valve had the right idea there.
Val has put up a couple threes, and now he's trying to act all flashy.
Yeah, just a little bit too much hot sauce in that one. Right through the hands.
That's way too much.
Of Jansen.
But, I mean, if that was good, that would have been an incredible play. Put that one in the highlight reel. Campus tries to find down low. Has Luby. Luby almost open. Fighting with Val. Poku down. Poku's three is just off the mark. He'll go in. No good. But he'll get fouled on his way up.
Yeah, Luby kind of just snuck in there. Really nobody able to track him on the rebound. Takes advantage of it, and he'll have a chance to go to the line for two. Trying to tie this game up here, John.
Yeah, exactly. Luby, with those fast shifts, he is just able to move around this court very efficiently. That first one will drop for him. That second one will not drop for Luby. They'll be playing hot potato offense here, over and over. Val now. Val directing traffic. Moves it in the corner. Barrowman finds Roller. Has Valesco. Valesco fighting. Valesco fights. Has Janison. Janison goes up. It's the N1.
Yeah, Janison, the N1, big man, sophomore, 6'11". That was just great composure by Valesco, able to keep that one alive. Just getting swatted from multiple angles, and just finds Jansen, and now he'll have a chance to complete the three-point play.
So Janison's first one will drop. That'll be his and one.
Back in the game for Oswego, 14, Nico Jurkovic.
Jurkovic will be back in for the Panthers. Wasn't a starter, but made a lot of plays earlier in this first quarter. Heron with the ball. Nice pass. Poku. Heron. Fights out. Finds Luby. Luby passing. Almost broken up. Renick himself ends out to Costa Campus. Has Heron. Heron out. Poku three is good. That's his splash.
Yeah, Poku so far having an incredible game. His second three just leave him wide open in the corner. Not great things are going to happen for this Panthers team.
I mean, Poku plays like the Einstein of basketball. Doesn't take any forced shots. Jokovic will go off. His pass will be no good. Heron will get control of it. So Heron will have a backcourt violation. That's no good.
Yeah, and that's another one. He's had a few of those. That's 10 seconds, 2 backcourts.
That's going to be Heron's second one that he is involved in. So if you're done, you got to kind of understand how pressed this defense is for Oswego.
Yeah, you just got to be careful there. I mean, those are just unforced error after unforced error happening.
So the Val now. Val heavily guarded. Valesco. Valesco rolling. Out to Barrowman. Barrowman tries to take a three, doesn't think about it. And it'll be a 35-second shot clock violation. No shot.
35-second shot clock violation.
That was a quick shot clock violation, and the Panthers really had no idea. I don't think the refs really knew either. They didn't blow that whistle
until
quite after.
Yeah, until way after. I think this, I mean, I've heard a lot of the times the Tosh is one of the only tournaments in the state of Illinois with the shot clock, so that's why a lot of teams like being here. And you see, sometimes you just kind of forget. You don't practice with the shot clock. You don't play with the shot clock.
Yeah, I really appreciate the shot clock because obviously they make it a little bit longer for high school, but it's just a good way to keep track of time and not have to play the foul game so much down the stretch.
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot more opportunity. It'll be Luby fighting. It's going to be a foul.
Yeah, it looks like York's going to be in the bonus for the final 2.5 minutes. Here to see how they take advantage of that.
Valesco will keep his hands up the entire time, even after the foul was called. Try to plead his case. That one will be swapped away by Jurgensen. Rennick now inbound. Hands out to Stepanek. Finds O'Leary. O'Leary trying to move. Luby down low. He likes this that three-corner. Rotating. Putting up. No good. Rennick will try to get the rebound. Will fight for it. Barrowman will fight for it. Jump ball.
Yeah, great pressure from the Dukes there. Close to getting the foul call.
Yeah, I mean, I think Barrowman wanted that foul. I mean, you came up. He got a little chippy. It looks like it'll be Oswego ball.
Yeah, I'll stay off Oswego with the possession arrow pointing the other way.
Oswego tried to do a bounce pass. He was too close. O'Leary picked that one off easily. He'll drive coast to coast, go up, won't have it. Stepanek will fight. Stepanek is not one of those guys who like to get chippy in the paint. But when he needs to, he will.
Yeah, Stepanek still got two inside there, and the Dukes fast break. Another steal for Polk. He's just filling up the stat sheet.
Yeah. Val now. Val fighting. Janison. His corner three is good. He'll go off roll. They're going to call a foul on Rennick. Rennick is just smiling. They're just smiling.
Yeah, it looks like Rennick got dragged to the ground.
Oswego's number 14, Nico Jurkovic, his second, team's fifth. York's 32.
Rennick's just wondering how it was on him.
It'll be a double foul on Jurkovic. The York student section is not liking this one.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, it was a really close call there, John.
Sometimes I wish that we had like a mic on the refs so we can hear what they're talking about in between, so we can maybe get an insight. Because a lot of times I know what kind of will have a call happen, but sometimes there's like ones where it's like the refs have to talk for like 5 minutes, and I wish we could hear that.
Yeah, we actually did have a ref come up to the table yesterday in the South Gym, which I really appreciated. Actually being able to explain what the call is.
Yeah, you know, that has happened to me a couple times. Fenwick versus, I think, York. One of the players did a weird celebration, not one that was in the books, not one that was kind of family friendly. And ref came up, talked to us, said that was why, because we didn't see it. He was facing the other direction, so we just thought he just kind of like covered his mouth or something. Valesco puts this one up. Good.
Yeah, both teams in the bonus down the stretch here.
Yeah, I mean, like I talked about, that eyebrow raise. Why is York in the bonus? It's because of Oswego's heavy defense that they've had to fight through this entire day. So that second one won't drop. O'Leary will get the rebound. Pass down to Poku. Luby in the corner. Luby fighting with Barrowman.
Inside foul there.
And Rennick still hasn't sat down. He's loving it.
Oswego foul 14.
Yeah, obviously a lot of free throws probably coming down the stretch. Two physical teams, both in the bonus. Stepanik will have a chance to tie this one up, 23 apiece.
Stepanik goes up. That one will just roll in. That one looked like it was going to come out.
Yeah, that one just bounced in and out. Back in, though.
They know that the Dukes need to win this one. Need to make history.
Yeah, especially on your home court, John. Be such a great feeling to have.
Home court. This is the end of your Christmas break almost. New Year's Eve. This is a very electric time to be playing basketball.
Yeah, and for it to pay off, 5 games in 6 days, really tiring in the body.
Yeah, so this will, every player out here, even if they have a day 5 game or not, they deserve a nice long rest. Veal with his 3, no good. He'll hit the ground hard, but it'll be Barrowman to get that rebound and put that one up for 2.
Yeah, Barrowman, nobody tracked him at all. He just ran in there out of basically nowhere. He just got the putback.
Final 50 seconds. Moving campus up. Good for 2.
Yeah, Costa just in the right place there. Right where he lives underneath the basket. 2 big men, him and Stepanik, causing this Panthers team some trouble.
Yeah, this Oswego team, they have the abilities to move and be shifty without getting a pick off, but I might be eating my words as Barrowman will lose control of the ball.
So close to the turnover there. Got tipped around, but another foul on Costa, his second, and the Panthers will go back to the free throw line here for 2.
So it'll be Barrowman to shoot his free throw. Second one will be no good. That one is good for the second one. It'll be a 2-point lead going to this half if the Dukes can't make something.
Yeah, shot clock is off here. Dukes can hold for the final possession.
O'Leary, Poku. Poku moving, O'Leary. O'Leary, they don't have to shoot a 3 here. They just need to get a tie to go in the half. 0-0 game, basically. Close to campus. Ball will be absolutely clobbered. It'll be the end of the first half. Brownster, do you have any closing thoughts before we move on?
Yeah, obviously a really physical first half there. Got a little chippy at the end. And for the Duke side, obviously you just got to clean up the turnovers. Way too many turnovers, just leaving possessions and points off the board here. And for the Panthers, you got to feel really good going in the half, knowing you're forcing those turnovers and you have a lead against the Dukes on their home court currently.
Yeah, I mean, another thing, I don't know if you brought this one up specifically, but Oswego's second chance points.
Yeah.
They have not been proficient in that. And especially passes, they got to be a little bit more accurate. A lot of the times the Dukes have been fighting for it and being chippy. This is something we haven't seen on the Dukes. I'm excited. This is a very close game going into the half. Don't go anywhere. You're watching York Sports Network. Welcome back to York versus Oswego. I mean, a close game. I'm John Finucane, alongside me is Brownster. Brownster, I mean, you got some stats in front of you. You want to talk about that as the game goes on?
Yeah, a lot of things that have really shocked me. Nathan Puku, 4 steals in the first half. On pace for 8 steals, which is really a big stat. And obviously, Ethan Vowell is also in double-digit points already. He's shooting it nicely, and Oswego's all ahead inside the perimeter, shooting 60%.
And Coastal will get fouled going up. Yeah, a lot of impressive stats. I mean, we got some Game 4 stats and just throughout the day. I want to point this out. I did not know this. I did not announce this game, but York, first game when York lost to Batavia, Joseph Luby only had 2 points. And then the rest of the time, he had double digits, 26, 13, and 14.
Yeah, and you kind of wonder that if he had it the first game, how far the Dukes really would have gone in this tournament, because obviously that was a first-round loss by 1 point to Batavia, that they really kind of just stole that game from the Dukes. The Dukes were up for quite a while, and obviously Luby, ever since he's performed, they've won 3 straight games, John. And
yeah, I don't know what he was told at the dinner table or what he was told in the locker room, but he has definitely flipped the switch in his head somewhere where this is basketball mode.
And he's off to a solid start right now, so we'll see if he can continue his hot streak. He's got 8 points, 2 threes.
Yeah, so it looks like Valesco is going to take a little time away. Just had to get taped up. So that'll be Costa Campus take his free throw here. That one is good, first one.
Yeah, something that also shocked me, John. Duke's inside perimeter, 25%, only 12 shots, 3 for 12. Something to watch out for and see if they establish that inside game.
Yeah, usually York is kind of proficient in that inside game. I mean, having Hunter Stepanek back is major. He hasn't started yet, but, I mean, that's major. Luby with the steal, and they've been kind of on the three-pointer. Coach Dunn likes to run a 2-center, 3 shooters kind of look, and maybe a guy that can help assist like Poku or Heron. So it'll be picked away by Velez. Let's go. Let's go put that one up just off the glass, spin.
Yeah, it's kind of been the story of the game. A lot of sloppy turnovers. I didn't realize, but Oswego had 9 of their own, and that was the Duke's 8th. So 17 turnovers total in this game.
I talked to Don after that Dame 2 win, and he talked about changing the idea of losing turnovers. I mean, that's what really hurt them in that Batavia loss. 8 turnovers again, but Batavia had 18. So, I mean, they forced turnovers, but they also have turnovers. So,
yeah,
we're going to take a short step aside. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Your Sports Network. Welcome back to Oswego versus York. Your score 28-25. Close game, definitely.
Yeah, Coach Dunn did not like what he saw in the offensive possession.
It looks like that first one from O'Leary will not be good. Luby will bring this one back out to his three-point line. Moving around, O'Leary. O'Leary double teamed. They're trying to block him away. Poku's pass almost blocked. With the shot clock violation, looks like they didn't understand how much time they had left.
Yeah, and out of the timeout, that's just a really disappointing possession for Coach Dunn. Trying to get his offense personnel back and get a little bit of a groove that they started out with.
Yeah, I mean, that is definitely something Coach Dunn wants to take to the drawing board come quarter change. Still a lot of time to at least gain a lead or lose a lead. That'll be a foul on Heron. Foul.
Yeah, Val's been really efficient today. 50%. He's just been able to kind of get this Duke's defense a little bit out of sorts. Able to draw a lot of fouls as Val.
Yeah, Val is one of those guys that are just your guaranteed shooter. That's their Joseph Luby on Oswego. So you got a pretty matched team based off skill here. You got a tall guy, a guy who can help out, and that'll be number 12, Graham Schwab. Haven't heard his name in a while.
Yeah, Schwab has been a big part of this Panthers team. Just a line drive three-pointer there, gets the go. His first points of the game, which Oswego really needed, and the fact that they were leading at half with how much of a quiet half he had was pretty impressive.
Yeah, Schwab was a starter and is a starter still. We did not hear his name. Heron, deep three. Does it drop? It drops perfectly. Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, and Heron responds right back. Big three for him. He hasn't been shooting it great all of the Jack Tosh Holiday Classic, but gets one to fall. Just changes confidence up a little bit here.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of those guys who, he's more of a glue guy, just like Poku. But
yeah, I mean, another foul there as we're going to take a look back.
I mean, let's see.
Schwab.
This will be Schwab's corner three that was just drained and nice. Val couldn't think about anything else. Shot, no good. Heron now. Poku. Poku scanning the offense. Finds Campus. Campus to Heron. Heron, corner, Luby. Luby driving, out to Rennick. Rennick to Heron. Heron driving, up, almost blocked. That one will drop. That'll bring the confidence back.
Yeah, and Heron all of a sudden up to 5 points, starting to feel himself a little bit. Back-to-back makes. He's only been averaging around 3 points this entire tournament here, John.
Yeah, I mean, that's something that you don't want to see out of one of your starters. So, but this was bringing the confidence back. That ball will drop perfectly for Valesco.
Yeah, Valesco, what a drive there. Just kind of flung it up there, hit the back of the iron and just dropped down.
I mean, that was just an impressive shot for him to drop. We'll bring it out. Fancy pass to Costa Campus. Campus trying to find Poku. Has Heron. Heron thought about shooting, got blocked instantly. Heron moving. 16 on shot clock. Dribbling, driving, puts it up, mid-range. That one will drop. Rennick tries to get the rebound, doesn't have it. Val in transition. Poku will push the one away. Val will remain it. Out to Schwab, and it'll be Bowerman to put that one up.
Yeah, and that was a perfect offensive transition break from the Panthers. Just simple, easy passes. Extra pass for a better shot. Back up 5 on a quick back-to-back possessions.
It's been their tall men who fight it, but Janison, we haven't heard his name in a while. Hopefully, if he can get hot, that'll bring Oswego up even more. Rennick, spin move, drops a man, and he gets it. Sit down.
What a spin move by Rennick, John. My goodness, just drops his man. It's not about pulling that back out, but move was too good there.
Yeah, I mean, that's one for the highlight reel. He's already committed for football, but if he wants to go to basketball, I don't think anybody would be mad at him. Barman, Valesco. Into the corner, Schwab. Schwab's three is no good. Rennick will come down with the board. This third quarter has gone back incredibly fast, and the Dukes are starting to gain their lead, getting hot, red hot. 20 seconds on shot clock. He needs to do something. Poku. They're starting to move. 10 seconds. Down low. Campus fighting. Heron, three. No good, just off. Costa will put it up. That one will drop, beat the shot clock. The Dukes have gained a tie.
Yeah, and Costa Campus just living under the basket. Another offensive rebound, which Oswego has really been struggling in. Got it to a 1-point game now.
Heron will poke this one away. He'll have it. Put it up. Go. That one will drop. The Dukes have the lead.
And what a swing, John. The Dukes just out of transition. Heron read that pass.
That one will be a foul on Janison going up there. We're going to have a replay of this one. Brownster, how about you break this one down for us?
Yeah, Heron just read that one. You saw, you can see him charge up for that one. Just lays it in. Heron's got 7 points in this third quarter, which is just a huge boost for this Dukes team.
Yeah, this is their first lead since, I think, the first quarter. Janison will miss that first one. There'll be a couple substitutions. Bernison in, Stepanek and Oskadome.
If you're Heron, the confidence has just got to be through the roof here. Fans are behind them.
Fans, parents, The entire Dukes bench is behind him. Poku now to inbound. They have a tie.
Yeah, this has just been a back and forth game here, John. Oswego is able to quiet down the Dukes' first run, and they come right back with a second one. They have a chance to retake the lead here.
Stepanek pass out to Herron. Herron brings this one up. Herron moving. To Oskedome. Oskedome driving. Finds Herron. Down to Bernison. Bernison drives, loses ball.
Oh, foul there.
Look, that'll be a foul on Valesco. Rennick will sit down. Herron moving. Hunter Stepanek caught in crossfire. He'll be in the mid-range. This is his zone. He puts it up. No good. Bernison will fight for it. Get it. He'll have the ball. That'll be a foul. They'll send him to the line.
My goodness. Just what a rebound there. Able to grab that one. Just stole it out of the hands. And he gets absolutely just swatted to the ground.
So he won't go to the line. I lied. Oskedome will bring this one up. It's a tied ball game here.
Yeah, what a hustle play by Bernison, able to keep this possession alive. Another chance here for the Dukes to take the lead. Minute and 20 to go in this third quarter.
Oh, Stepanek. Stepanek moving. Oskedome. Herron. Herron moving. Stepanek. Shot clock counting. That one won't drop. Bernison. He'll be fouled on his way up. The Dukes bench is electric.
Yeah, and the Dukes bench is absolutely feeling it, like you said, John. Just getting offensive rebound after offensive rebound. Look at a replay here. Stepanek just going back up with that, and Bernison able to pick that one back up.
Bernison might be their man.
Yeah, he will get rewarded 2 free throws here. Able to take this lead back.
This will be major. 1 minute left. Fourth quarter is the one that matters if you're tied.
Yeah,
that'll bring the lead up.
But obviously you want to have the most comfortable lead you can going into that fourth quarter, because basketball is a game of runs, and if you go on a run at the right time.
Yeah, a lot of the times, if you have a tie going to the half or next quarter, a lot of players just think of it as 0-0. This is the first game. You might be tired, but that doesn't matter. That's your 0-0 game right there. His second one will not drop. Oswego get the rebound. Valesco in transition. The energy is getting up. 50 seconds. That shot from Schwab is good for the 3.
And Schwab's just been so quiet in this game, but he's showing you why he's such a valuable player. Hitting the big three in the big moment.
Oswego coach tried to call a timeout. Ref was not looking. He didn't do it. Oskedome fighting. Herron out to Poku in the corner. Thought about shooting, couldn't have it. Herron gets the ball. Herron moving around. Herron, final 18 seconds. Shot clock has 11. Poku fighting, moving, driving. Out to Bernison. Berno's getting blocked at the line.
And that's where Poku vision comes into play there. Thought he was going to go up with it, but just dumps it off to Bernison. And there's that pass once again. Just swings it over, and Bernison gets whacked from behind.
Yeah, Val tried to do the old blocked by LeBron. That one just got all wrist there. Bernison's second free throw will drop. He's golden tonight. 9 seconds left. You're going to have to throw something up here. It'll be passed away. Broken up. Still keep it. Valesco, buzzer beater, no good. They put it up. No good. They'll go into the half tied, or the last quarter tied.
Yeah, and what a quarter that was, John. Dukes battled back there after going down quickly to Oswego. And we are going to be set up for just a crazy fourth quarter here in the main gym here, John.
I mean, there's Herron's foul that, Herron's shot that just brought it up. But we will take a short step aside. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Your Sports Network. Welcome back to Oswego versus York. It'll be Oswego's possession going to the last 8 minutes of this game. This will be a very tough game.
It's going to be a good finish here, John. First game on day 5 is not disappointed.
No, if this goes to overtime, that'll be ecstatic. Val driving, gets blocked away by Luby.
Yeah, Val Lane absolutely gets shut down immediately. Poku and Luby just close that one up, and Luby swats that one away.
Aaron almost loses it. Has Bernison. Bernison fights. Outs out to Luby. Luby puts it up just off the mark. He'll fight for it again. Does he have it? Is it Duke's ball? Bernison down low. They'll call timeout. The Duke's bench is hype.
Yeah, and who else to be there first but Jackson Reddick? Obviously got that questionable call called on him earlier, and he's just pumped up for the rest of the game, and he's really feeling it, John.
They called Jackson Rennick. Jackson, the answer Rennick. So we'll take a short step aside. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Your Sports Network. Welcome back off the inbound. Duke's ball, Heron to inbound. Heron, just nice little dribble pass above to Stepanek. It'll drop.
Yeah, and that's why you had the size of Hunter Stepanek there. They've done that a lot today, just feeding it inside off the baseline pass. Stepanek makes him pay there.
Fighting, moving. Barrelman in the corner for his three. No good, just off the mark. Heron will get the rebound. He's fighting for it, trying not to get fouled in the way. He'll take a quick stutter step. Hands out to Bernison. Bernison fighting. Stepanek to Heron. Heron moving. Stepanek up. Good is good.
And Hunter Stepanek starting to heat up. He's up to 7 points. Welcome back. Duke's up 4. 6.5 minutes to go.
Yeah, like you talked about earlier, you can come in this game thinking the 0-0 mentality, but you want to come in and gain a lead, and the hot run from the Duke so far has been helping them so far, been blocking out Oswego so far. Schwab's pass no good. Stepanek down low. He'll go up, get fouled on the way up from Valesco.
Yeah, and Stepanek just runs the floor so well. You could see him all alone up ahead. We'll take a look back at this one. Heron, just nice court awareness, gets it all the way up to Stepanek. And Stepanek will go to the free throw line for 2 here, looking to extend on that 4-point lead.
Yeah, Valesco with a nice little run there. That first one for Stepanek will just bounce out of the rim.
And this Duke's defense has really hold up. We haven't heard of Ethan Val's name in a pretty long time here, John.
Yeah, he's kind of ice cold.
Second half hasn't been treating him great.
The first half treated him very well with, 3 field goals made, 3 attempted, so that's 100%.
Yeah, he's still at 10 points, I believe.
Yeah.
That's where he started with.
Yeah, he'll be at actually 7 now. He's only at 7. Looks like the scoreboard on the Duke side is wrong.
Yeah, our stat sheet says otherwise.
Janison will be good. We'll call a timeout, Oswego.
Yeah, much needed second chance there. I'll take a look back at that one. Val was able to drive. Nice pass there. Left it a little short, but nobody there to box out of Jansen, and they get a much needed bucket that they haven't had in a bit here, John.
Yeah, so we'll take a short step aside. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Your Sports Network. Welcome back to Oswego versus York. A very close game, 3-point game for York. Poku to Stepanek. Stepanek moving. Herron now. Herron driving. Herron to Stepanek. Up to Luby. Luby goes for two. He'll extend this lead a little bit more.
Yeah, what a cut by Luby and a pass by Stepanek. Stepanek just passes that one inside. Not much room. And Luby gets the Dukes back up 5 here.
It'll be Schwab. Val in the corner for his three is no good, but he'll get knocked down.
Yeah, and that's a crucial foul there by Poku on the 3 ball. Wasn't able to get it to go, but we'll get a chance at 3 free throws here, which is just really crucial down the stretch. First one is good. Take a look back here. Just a nice slip pass from Stepanek. Second free throw is up. That one is also good.
That one is that'll bring the lead up. So that third one will drop very well. Started sorting this lead. 2-point game still. Dukes with the lead.
Yeah, and those are 3 big free throws. 3 for 3 from the line. Back to a 2-point game and a 1-possession game.
Poku now to Herron. Herron to Luby. Luby picked away, but still controls the ball. Out to Poku. Poku coast to campus. Goes to moving, trying to find something. 12 on shot clock. Don't want another shot clock violation. Poku. Costa. Stepanek down low. Herron's got to put it up. Deep 3, just off the mark. Poku with the rebound. That one won't be falling. Stepanek will fall out the way up.
Yeah, and the Dukes big man's just getting offensive rebound after offensive rebounds. Another second chance opportunity here for Stepanek. 2 crucial free throws here, John.
Yeah, that is definitely crucial, especially when the lead is 2. To grow it to 4, that will make it a 2-possession game.
Yeah, and Schwab's got 4 fouls. Got to be a little careful in foul trouble.
So that one will be good. Second one is good. That'll make it a 4-point lead now for the Dukes.
Dukes bench getting into it here, and the fans really needing a stop here.
They could probably get one. Poku and Luby fighting. Get timeout.
Yeah, just doubled on the baseline there, John. No room to breathe.
Yes, there's Bernison going up. We will take a short step aside. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Your Sports Network. All right, welcome back to you to Oswego versus York. I have a fan in the section now.
Yeah, John Finucane's mom here.
Just came and gave me some food. I was not expecting it. I'm a little nervous now. I'm like sweating, Brownster. Ethan Val with his 3 just off the mark. I think he might be embarrassed as well. Herron bringing this one up.
Affecting everybody's game here, John.
Maybe my mom's just such a nice person. We picked away. It looks like a foul.
Yeah, Val was just all over Herron there. Playing really aggressive. It's going to be the 3rd foul on the Panthers in the quarter. 2 more to give until the bonus. Until free throws, excuse me.
So Heron now. Val, close pressure, trying to get that nice pick out. Not gonna work, he'll fall. Poku 3, will it drop? No good, that would have been on the highlight reel for sure. That'll be a foul on the way up.
Yeah, another foul there. Get a quick replay here. Heron just drops his man. Poku just wasn't able to finish the three, but three all game. Stepanek in there on the offensive rebound. Another second chance opportunity.
I mean, you saw that ball kind of start to turn to the left. That looked good off of his hands, but there might be a little light breeze in here from one of the AC units. Poku. Heron. Heron moving. It'll be poked away. Swab will get it, but hand it right back to Heron.
Gotta go, Heron. You got 8. I reset the shot clock, excuse me.
Still poked away. Costa, they'll have numbers. Luby, corner 3. Just off the mark. That'll roll out.
Now would have just place would have exploded, John.
Yeah, that one would have been insane. Val's one will drop with a little anticipation.
Yeah, Val, nice response there. Off the big miss, just goes coast to coast.
Heron moving. That'll be a foul, shooting foul.
Yeah, now in the bonus here. The final 3 minutes of this game. Oswego got to change up the game plan a little bit here.
Yeah, so this will be a nice little, hopefully 2 to bring up for the Dukes. So look here, we're gonna rebound, a replay of that Val shot. Look at how.
Yeah, just so versatile. Costa backed off on that one. He didn't want to foul him for the and one.
Yeah, I mean, Duke's only with 1 foul on this quarter. That'll be a Schwab 3, no good. Rebounded by Val. Back out to Schwab. Schwab fighting for it. Looks like it'll be a foul.
Yeah, we haven't seen too many second chances for the Panthers, but they get one there.
Yeah, they have been, the refs have been liking a lot of calls, getting a lot, making the right calls, but not a lot have been going to Oswego's way.
Yeah, Rennick's going to check back in here.
The answer.
For campus.
Down to Jansen, patch right out to Hunter Stepanek.
Yeah, just a little too much on that pass. Had to go out of bounds and reach for it. Stepanek was able to corral that one.
Aaron moving. Rotating, trying to find something. Rennick to Heron. Heron to Poku. Poku down, picked away by Valesco.
Another foul here. Poku got to be careful here down the stretch. Got one more to give before free throws.
Yeah, that'll be definitely a mismatch. So you got room in the lead, but not a comfortable lead. So you need to get the ball back here with the final 2 minutes left. Valesco, corner 3 is good. He's hot now.
Yeah, and Val with the big 3. He's pumped up. And my goodness, John. Big time players make big time plays. Step back. Just splashes it home.
Didn't hit anything. It was nothing but net.
Now for the Dukes, get a response. So close to almost starting to pull away with this one, but now Panthers fight back.
Yeah, I mean,
tie game with 2 minutes to go.
This has been neck and neck. This is probably the greatest first time slot day 5 game that we've seen.
Yeah, you couldn't have asked for a better game here, John. I mean,
yeah, and especially the Dukes playing on a day 5 game for the first time in 7 years.
Yeah. A lot of stakes at the line here.
Heron, timeout York.
Yeah, Coach Dunn's going to take the timeout smartly here, John. Obviously, needing to drop a good play here.
Yeah, I mean, you got to draw something up for offensive position and defensive. Yes, you have 3 timeouts, but you don't want to take 2 for the Easter one.
Yeah, and John, you really just need to get a bucket here because obviously if you come up empty here, back to the Heron steal.
I mean, that would be a nice steal to have now.
Yeah, you need that right now. Obviously, if they go empty on this offensive possession and Oswego comes back and scores, especially if it's a 3 ball, which we know they're really capable of, the Dukes are going to might have to start playing the foul game if they can't come up with the next possession. So
Yeah.
this is really when you want to get up late in this game.
Yeah, so we'll take a short step aside. Don't go anywhere. You're watching York Sports Network. Welcome back to York Sports Network. York versus Oswego. This is a big game here, tied with a minute left. Poku thought about shooting, didn't have it. Heron, he'll drive in, mid-range, just will drop in. The Dukes will gain the lead with a minute 30.
Yeah, Carter Heron, we haven't heard of him since the third quarter. Great play drawn up there by Coach Dunn to get the lead back. Huge defensive stop needed here.
Yeah. Hunter Stepanek almost blocked that one, but he'll get it off the second chance.
Jansen was right there, right where he wanted to be, just couldn't drop it down.
You know, one thing I'd like to point out about how tough this Dukes game has been, usually Jansen has at least a dunk in this game, but he has not put up a single one. He is worried about this loss here. Stepanek fights. Oh, this will be a jump ball.
And that will stay with the Dukes here.
This will be the last play. Heron's mid-range. That'll just drop perfectly.
Yeah, he took that. That was a good take right there, able to blow by his defender. Huge possession here, 12 on the shot clock. About a minute to go.
Stepanek poster put in. Mid-range, Heron, no good. Stepanek will fight for it. Second chance. Heron again. Val will poke this one away. Keep it. No.
They got the timeout off. What a call there.
There is no way he got that off, but we will take a short step aside. Don't go anywhere. Final 46 seconds left.
Full 60-second timeout for the Panthers.
Welcome back. Final 46.3 seconds left. Dukes have a very uncomfortable lead here. They're going to want to hold this one.
Huge possession here, John. 10 seconds.
Let's go down low to Bowerman. Blocked by Stepanek. It's blocked by Stepanek. Final 30 seconds. Shot clock should be turned off any second now. They can dribble this one off. Get the last shot going. This is going to be foul territory.
And what a huge block by Hunter Stepanek. His return has just been massive here, John. Blocks, offensive rebounds, and everything. Right when you thought he had the game-tying lay, Stepanek just swats that one away.
Yeah, I mean, that was just perfectly done. He has had 10 points of the night, double-digit club.
2 huge free throws here for Poku. First one is missed. All he can do is make it a 3-point game. Will still be a 1-possession game no matter what. Shot clock is going to be off.
Yeah. So this one won't drop. Duke still with the lead. They're going to hold it. They're going to hold it. They're going to foul.
Coach Dunn's going to get the timeout, I believe, there, John.
Oh, they're going to time out there. The Dukes have made history, it's looking like.
Yeah, still plenty to go in this game, but my goodness.
7 years in the making.
Just getting that offensive rebound is so big, and that's what the Panthers just haven't been able to do. You addressed it out of the halftime, John, and the Panthers haven't really adjusted to that. Now they're going to need something. Still 21.4 seconds left. And for the Dukes, like we talked about earlier, you have to start making these free throws. 0 for 2 trip is really crucial there.
Yeah, so we will take a short step aside. Let them have their full 60-second timeout. Do not go anywhere. You're watching York Sports Network. Welcome back. Scoreboard is back for us. We apologize for that. Final 21.5 seconds. Heron to inbound. Val just doing a little jumping dance. Poku, he's going to lose it. He'll get it. No!
Go the Duke's way here, John. What a break.
A 3 in this game will let Oswego win it. A 2 to tie and go to overtime. They're going to have a large spread out. Try to give Poku every opportunity they can here. He'll hand it off to Luby. Luby fighting, running.
It's going to be a foul there. I think they're going to call it on Schwab.
So at this point, it'll bring Luby into the double digits club.
And Schwab's got to check that as he's fouled out of this game, I believe, here, John.
Yeah, you hear the crowd calling. 5 fouls, 6 points. Goodbye, Graham Schwab.
2 big free throws for Luby here.
This first one drops.
That's the one, the first step. Getting closer to this win here, John. Second one makes it a 2-possession game.
So a 3 will now tie it. You cannot shoot a 2 here. Now the Dukes have made it a 2-possession game with 18 seconds left.
Clean defense here, no fouls.
Ball will be loose. It'll be Duke's ball. They're going to drag it out, and Heron will just stick his tongue out. Luby up for the last one. No more score. The Dukes have won it for the first time in 7 years. A day 5 game for the Dukes. Heron will take his tarp off.
And what a finish there, John. Just when the Panthers thought there was a little bit of hope, Poku steals that one, and Heron gets a little bit celebrated there, hyping up the crowd. In history for the Dukes here.
There's smiles all throughout this gym. So I will send Ryan Brownlee away. I have been John Finucane signing off for the last time. I would love to. I will not be signing off just yet. We will let Ryan Brownlee, he will be interviewing a couple York players. Don't go anywhere. You're watching York Sports Network.
Folks, we'd like to direct your attention to center court, where York Athletic Director Rob Wagner is going to produce our and Tosh as well, brother of Jack Tosh. We have 2 members of the Jack Tosh All Tournament team, one for Oswego and one for York. The first member of the 2025 Jack Tosh All Tournament team from Oswego, number 12, Graham Schwab. And from York, 25, Joseph Luby. And now Rob Wagner and Dave Tosh will present the York Dukes with the Consolation Championship plaque. Congratulations to head coach Mike Dunn and the York Dukes on this Consolation Championship. Our next game up will be our 3rd place game between Perspectives and Glenbard East. That game will tip in about 15 or 16 minutes.
I'm here with Joseph Luby. Joseph, obviously, she's got an all-tournament team. How does it feel?
Feels great. We battled as a team and came out on top there. It got close at the end, but we battled and came out on top.
Yeah, and obviously you guys came off a day one loss. How proud of just your entire team to come back and win 4 straight and get this Consolation Championship here today.
Yeah, I think it was pretty crazy, but we battled through it and keep moving through the season.
Yeah, and last question for you. Obviously, just how much confidence does this build for the rest of the season coming out here today?
A bunch. I feel like if we just limit our turnovers, we're going to be a really good team.
All right, Joseph, thank you. Back to you, John Finucane.
And yes, for the last time here in the Dick Campbell Gym for the Jack Tosh Holiday Classic, for our producer Connor Troy, director Jack Borchers, and for Ryan Brownlee, and our entire crew, I'm John Finucane. Thank you for watching the 51st Annual Jack Tosh Holiday Classic Consolation Championship game.